Greater Good Radio. Connect, learn, heal, and grow.
In a perfect world, when you talk to somebody and you ask them a question like this, they have this really inspirational story about how I saw these people suffering, or I saw this environment being ruined, or, I saw this and it moved me and I dedicated my life to it, et cetera, changing the world. But to be perfectly candid, when I was in high school in Hawaii, a family friend gave me a ride in his Porsche 911. And after that ride, I said to myself, Guy, this is why you gotta study hard. And this is why you have to work hard, because you don't want to live where you're driving a Toyota Corona every day. And then I'm going to tell you 4 stories that's going to give you like a remarkable insight into my motivation and perhaps my shallowness. Okay. So story number 1, I get a ride in that Porsche. Story number 2, somebody hijacks me on the bus at Farrington High School. So catching the bus from Farrington, somebody gets in the bus, hijacks me. Similar story, I get hijacked at Kaimuki High School. Okay.
What you mean hijack? Like they take you somewhere? What you mean?
Some moke asked me for my money.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So that happened twice, Kaimuki and Farrington. So what went through my mind was, Guy, you got to live someplace where you don't get hijacked and you're not catching the bus anymore. Now, you started this with a question about Mike Boych. So now we're at Stanford. He becomes my roommate. He comes from a really wealthy family out of Arizona. So one Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever, I go home with him as opposed to Hawaii. And, we walk out of the Phoenix airport and his father picks us up in his Rolls Royce. Okay? Like, Kalihi Valley, now riding in a Rolls Royce. Freaking, my head is exploding. We go to his house. His backyard is the golf course of the Arizona Biltmore Hotel. My head explodes again. The next day or so, we go out to dinner at the Arizona Biltmore Hotel. His mother asked me to drive her home in her car. This is a Ferrari Daytona, okay? Once again, I'm thinking to myself, Guy, this is why you gotta study hard at Stanford. This is why you gotta work hard, because you can buy a Ferrari. So, in sum, what I'm telling you is one of the great motivational forces in my life was that I wanted to change the car, not the world. And if I had not had that ride in the Porsche and the Ferrari and been hijacked twice, not clear to me that I would have been as motivated as I have been to do what I did. So people listening to this, they can conclude one of 2 things. One is, what a shallow piece of shit this guy is. All he cared about was the car and where he lived. Or, and my preferred interpretation, is that what motivates you is not important. It's important that you get motivated and then you deliver. So God bless you if you want to end world war, you want to end pollution, you want to end climate change, you want to foster literacy, whatever. God bless you. But in Guy's case, it was the car.
If you resonate with Greater Good Radio, please join our community at www.greatergoodradio.com, where you can get access to exclusive content and offerings. Hope to see you soon.